Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise, reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior, running on MAME. Obviously you know what this game is. It was released in the arcades by Capcom in 1991. It's a follow-up to the original Street Fighter. Odd that there even was a sequel, because I'm not sure how successful the original Street Fighter was, you know, Street Fighter 1 as we like to call it, because it was pretty broken. And you could argue that the indirect sequel to its Final Fight was the far more popular arcade machine. Now I played this on, well, I played the original SNES version, which I had the import of back in the day. It was cost me 75 quid. I've played the 3DO version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo X or whatever. I played Hyper Fighting on the Mega Drive. You know, I played Hyper Fighting on my mini SNES. But I haven't actually ever played the arcade game, the original arcade game of Street Fighter. Street Fighter 2, I should say. So I'm going to do that because it's disrespectful not to, because it's such a big deal. I mean, modern gamers might just be used to the sort of more recent incarnations of it, but if you're old like me, this was something else. This was the game that started proper full-on, you know, complicated combinations and fighting. 6 buttons. I can't remember if any other arcade machine fighting game had 6 buttons at this point. So 1991 was a great year for me. It was a year of firsts. First time I went to America, first time I saw Terminator 2 in America, and first time I saw this arcade machine, as I've said before, in a diner over the road from a Walmart or a Kmart called the Winner Circle. And I knew of it, and I knew that it was going to come to the SNES, but I never saw it. So yeah, let's get into it. It's on free play. I'm not sure how you even do that on MAME running. Oh, it's running on my original Xbox. I hate saying OG Xbox. So obviously look at it. You know, even though there's only 8 characters and you can't even play the bosses at this point, it's still, you know, I mean, and the graphics are crude. I mean, they're state of the art at the time compared to other fighters. But then what was it competing against at the time? Street Smart? I'm trying to think. You know, there were no other sort of fighters of this caliber, were there? Right. So yeah. I'm Ryu, the age-old debate. Now I'm playing it on the original. I'm playing this on the Duke, so I've only got 4 buttons. Don't waste your opportunity. And the ones at the top of the kind of bollocks, the white and the black one, they're the extra kicks, but it puts the punch and the kicks out of sequence. It's really weird. But yeah, it's like the stages, the multiple levels of parallax, and just look at all the elephants. Just the sheer number of moves, and I can't really show you it on this. Oh, you bastard! Is he dead? But yeah, like the rich colours, the detail, the multiple, you know, levels of parallax. These huge characters. This was. Can you tell I'm getting all like rose tinted memory lane glasses? But yeah, this was something else. I mean, you can tell it was something else because, well, it never hurt me. But think of the sheer number of, you bastards. Not sheer number of bastards. Sheer number of same versions of this game. Tweaks, refinements, graphical, move-wise, counter-wise, extra character-wise. I mean, Super Street Fighter 2, the new challenges will always be my favourite. Duke is not a pad for dragon punches. Hey, he says, and I did that. It's too big. That's what she said. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm sat here playing with my Duke, and I don't mean the pad. But a bunch. But yeah, you can still see. I mean, at the time it was amazing. It blew us away. But you can still see now, looking upon it, and how crude it looks. You know, what it was at the time. How it simply dwarfed everything else. How every other company was playing immediate catch-up. Look at this, my favourite background to this game. And then, as I said, when it came out on the SNES, we all like, it's arcade perfect. We used that word a lot back then. It was like the holy grail stuff you would say in the playground as a kid, wouldn't you? To win, you know, outwin over your mates who had a Mega Drive and you had a Super Nintendo, or in my case, both. Well, Mega Drive and a Super Famicom. And not because I was spoiled, but because I worked my ass off and had 3 jobs and sacrificed my whole weekends as a kid. And you know what? It was bloody worth it, because when we got to summer holiday, I was a fucking god. Go on. Barbicide. It's just everything about it. It's just sauce-mongers. I'm gonna go on a massive kick because even though I've played a lot of Street Fighter games, I'm gonna try and play. Well, can I say near enough all of them? No, because I'm but mortal man. But as many as I can. Come on, you licorice-thighed cow. Oh, shame we never really got Street Fighter right in movie form. Although the original manga movie, the original one was brilliant, and then the alpha one that followed after that, which had half the animation, was terrible. It's like the original Tom and Jerry cartoons, they were amazing, then when Hanna-Barbera took them over, they became horseshit. That's how the decline in animated Street Fighter occurred. I would love to see a... Balls? No, that sounded terrible. I would love to see a Capcom versus Street Fighter animated movie. That would be amazeballs. Seriously, look at that dude choking his chicken in the background. I don't know what the bloke next to him's doing, but it certainly looks equally disgusting. Right. Why has he got those things you put on turkey legs on the side of her head? I don't know. So is this the one where the map is backwards? Because isn't that Great Britain at top left? Ah, Zangief, Zangief, Zangief. Shave your shins, that's just fucked up. Ow. See again, maybe because I'm old, but this to me still looks epic graphics. And even though it's slow, it's still, again, heads and, shoulders above. Bollocks. Not that, because obviously it would be. Your head and shoulders would be above your bollocks. Pretty much every other fighting game that wasn't Street Fighter came out years afterwards. Alright. I don't know how he killed me then. Did he kill me by massaging my heart to death? Right. Again, workman should never play his tools, but the Duke is not the pad for this. Yeah! I pressed the shoulder button and that's how a grinder is for me from my SNES days, because this is obviously the first version, the slowest version I played, so for some reason I was expecting it to do something then. Sweep the leg. You saw the meme I saw the other day. Meat of the leg. Point if you can work out what that's from. But yeah, see, look, and the stuff in front of you, like I said, the multiple layers of parallax. We owe Capcom for this game, a massive debt of gratitude. They basically made modern fighting games what they are. Ow. He's got the move that can pretty much just take you out in one, hasn't he? Which my mate could do on my Super Famicom, and it drove me up the friggin' wall. He was also a bastard with Dowson, which drove me up the friggin' wall as well. Cheap shot! No! Bollocks! Is he? He's dead. Everybody's dead, Dave. What, everybody? Everybody. I'm going to continue one more round, I'm going to call it quits, but it's weird, as much as I think going back to this, even though I really wanted to, would be shit, it still is fantastic. It really is. I mean, what are your memories of the first time you played Street Fighter? What do you still think of the original Street Fighter arcade machine compared to all the variations and stuff now? Does it still hold that special place in your heart because of the importance of when it came out? I'd love to know, as always, what you think. Leave a comment. Ow. You don't have to tell me how crap I am. Because I am... Well, I don't have a fireball. Well, I have a fireball, but I don't have a flaming fireball, do I, at this point? Ow, bollocks. He just broke the rules of gravity and physics in one death move. Can I do this? I can, and he wasn't stunned. Well, anyway, I'm going to call it quits there. Street Fighter, the World Warrior. The original arcade game, the original entry into the Street Fighter 2 series. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.